Hello, everyone. All right, 90-day push. We got this. Committed, 90 days, pure 100% focus. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys the purpose behind the thinking and then ideas on what you can do. So I know that it seems like it started on a weird date, October 20th. It's not even, it doesn't line up right. But Heather and Christina and I were talking about it, and it just, we used each other as accountability partners, and we thought about 90-day push and really staying focused and digging right in. And then we just decided, why not do it for our whole team? Why not bring everybody into it? The more the merrier, in supporting each other. So that's where it came to be. The idea behind it is we need to explode our business. We need to be 100% focused and go all out, for our business to explode. For us to be ready when conference comes around and they announce those bonuses, that we are set and we are ready to go, to get those bonuses. A lot of people wait for the new year to start to make changes or to get focused or to their New Year's resolutions, but I don't think that we need to wait for New Year's. I think that we need to start now. And so it's from now until January 20th. My thinking is that why not just go up until conference? And then I know that after I get back from conference that I'll just be totally excited and it'll just continue on. And then, our time is now. Like, why wait? Why not right now? We've talked about it. It's a great idea. Why not do it now? Why not, give up our time now for time later, with our families, and freedom later with our families. So, the quote, the most wonderful quote that I love and I hear all the time from so many people is, if you want your business to pay you like a business, you gotta work at it like a business. If you want your business to pay you like a hobby, then treat it like a hobby. I want my business to pay me as my business. I want to continue to be able to stay at home. I want those goals. I want my income to triple by January. That's my goal. And so I want it to pay me like a business, and I'm going to do it. So some ideas, some things to think about with the 90-day push. First of all, create your dream board. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be elaborate. I'll post a picture of mine later. It did take me a while to do it, but I'm a little A-type like that, so that's why it did. But it can just be things written down. It can be pictures. You can do it online. You can do it on your phone. There's an app that I found, but I didn't like it as much as paper. So make your dream board and create your goals. So I posted my goals yesterday. That was just kind of my beginning thinking on this, and I need to add to it, and I need to make it less scribbly. And so write down your goals and write down how you're going to get there. You can't, you can't make it to your destination unless you know how you're going to get there. I don't know what the quote is. I'm bad at that. But you have to know what you want, and you have to know your plan on how to get there. If you don't have a plan, you're not going to be able to do it. So create a dream board. Make sure you know the direction that you're heading in. And then get focused. Get focused. Get rid of distractions. We clear your calendars of any unnecessary things. I know I'm giving up my social life a little bit, which I'm a little sad about, but I'm going to do it because I can have quite the social life as my business grows. Clear off unnecessary things off your calendar. Have conversations with your family about what you're doing and why you need their support, and why you're working as much as you are. Chad was wonderful in being so supportive. He still is incredibly supportive. He sees the opportunity, and hopefully your families will too. And Andrew, our 10-year-old son, he's a part of the business too. He used to blitz. When I was writing this list, I thought he used to blitz for me because I hated doing it. So he was adorable and cute. So he would run up and give people blitz cards all the time. So bring your family into it. And Andrew and I were talking last night. He wanted me to lay down and read with him when he was doing his 30 minutes of reading homework, and I thought to myself, no, I can't do that. I don't have time. And then, it opened up a conversation of, yeah, I do have time, and I'll lay down and I'll read a professional development book with you while you're reading your homework, and we bring it in together. And so there's little times throughout the day that I know that you can squeeze into, to make it a family affair. So you're still working, but you're still with your family. So eliminate other distractions. Mindless scrolling on Facebook. I know that I get sucked into that sometimes. I do get some good stuff from it every now and then, but yeah, mindless scrolling is just a waste of time. Facebook games, huge distraction. I gave up TV yesterday. I did it. I wanted so badly to watch my awful TV shows, but I gave up TV and I said no more. As much as I love it, I'm giving it up for the next 3 months, and it'll be okay, and my life will probably be better because of it, because I watch, like Party Down South and stuff. And then commit to being focused, commit to time. I did a time management video maybe last week, and I talked about analyzing the time that you have to spend on the business and being honest and true to the time that you have to the business. But if you want to really do this 90-day push, in the video I said, if you have 2 hours to work, at night, or if you have 2 hours a week to work, you need to decide how much you can give, and that's how much you're going to get out of it. But I think for the 90-day push, I think if you work 8 hours a day and maybe put in, sounds scary, but 8 hours at night. Put in as much time as you possibly can, and really be committed to that time that you're putting in. I'm, full-time skinny wrap, and so my goal is to put in 12 hours a day, is to, in various things that I do, to constantly be working. So yes, I kind of have a part-time job, kind of, but when I'm not working, when I'm not doing my camp job, is to put in as many hours as I can. All right, things you can do. So I made a list this morning. I hope that you guys can add to it, maybe in the comments. If you can add ideas to what you can do to grow your business, would be awesome, because the more the merrier. So Instagram. There's so many videos out there on Instagram, so I won't get into it, but Instagram is the #1 thing that you should be doing. It takes a while, it takes patience, but do it. Watch the videos. There's, Jade Hooper has quite a few. Christina just did one. Watch the videos on Instagram. Make a list of 300. So scary. That's so many people. I thought, this is nuts. I don't know that many people, but I was watching Jocelyn Yates last night, and she talked about the Mind Jogger list. So here it is. So Mind Jogger list. Look at the list of all these different people that and you never think that you know them, but you do. And so I will post this on the group page, so that you can make your list of 300. And then Instagram, my gosh, there's millions of people to talk to every day on Instagram. So make your list of 300. Try to talk to as many people as you can a day. Maybe you talk to 10 people a day. You cross out 10 people and you add 10 more. So keep that list of 300 going. Even though it sounds scary, it really truly is not that many people. Blitz with your local team. I used to do this, and when I was watching Ashley Sinclair last night, can you tell what I did last night? I was watching Ashley Sinclair last night, and she's the one who gave me the idea when I saw her here when I first started. So go to the mall, go somewhere with your local team and make it a fun outing. We used to go to the mall and we would blitz, and we would have a contest on how many of us could, how many blitz cards that we could give out. It's not quite as scary when there's a few of you to rely on, and it makes it fun. And then you can go have a beer or so afterwards, or maybe before, to give you a little bit of liquid courage. Bring up the business in conversation anywhere you go. So I wear my shirts to school when I volunteer in Andrew's classroom. He just went to outdoor ed. I made sure I wore my shirts and brought it up in conversations when we were watching the buses leave and waving goodbye. I don't go to parks anymore with Andrew, but I do go to his practices. Well, no, this sounds bad. Happy hours. Whenever I go to happy hour is when I feel most confident to talk to strangers, and so I bring it up there, and I share my business when I'm hanging out at happy hour. So wherever you can bring in conversation, bring it in. Go to networking events. Might not always bring you new business, but will bring you ideas on things to do, and then just create some bonds and some new relationships. And then meetup.com groups. I actually wrote that on my goal. So I'm cutting out my my social time, my social life, but I'm going to start going to one meetup group a week when I don't have Andrew, and it's, there's hiking groups, and there's mama groups, and there's so many, and so there's South Parker moms happy hour groups, and so it's meeting new people and having a social life and being able to share your business with new people at the same time. So meetup.com, great. I get like probably 100 emails from all the different groups that I belong to. In my inbox. So meetup groups, and then support your team. Be there. If you have one distributor under you, you are a leader. And so make sure that you're supporting your team, because as you're pushing and growing, you can help your teammates push and grow as well. Get on those corporate calls, put them in your calendar. Oh, I tried to buy a planner today. It's kind of hard to buy a planner when it's October. And so I'm looking for a school planner. I almost had to buy a camo one today. So get a planner. I've never used one, but I'm going to try. Thank you guys for telling me I need to. But in there you can put on your corporate calls. You can schedule out time throughout the day, and you can schedule out time throughout your day. You can, which light bulb went on, thank you so much, Heather, that I can write down when I need to follow up with my potential loyal customers and distributors. So I look at my calendar, and there they are. It's not just a list scribbled on a piece of paper. It's on my messy desk somewhere. But yeah, I just have a list, and I just cross them out as I go. But to be in the planner will remind me that I need to follow up with them. So get a planner to write down when to follow up, to write down your corporate calls. Make sure that you get on those, schedule out that time to listen to the corporate calls. And then professional development, so important. It's teacher in me maybe, that to always be learning and always to grow is so incredibly important. All right, so things to do. Have more, please share them, because we all need ideas. Hold yourself accountable. Do that. Don't slack off. Don't allow yourself, I'm just going to take today. Hold yourself accountable. Be consistent. Be on top of it. Don't slack. And have an accountability partner or accountability friend. I'm so grateful that I have Christina so close, and she is my accountability partner. And Heather and I are always messaging each other. I'm so grateful that I have those two, and the rest of you guys all in my life too, so that we can hold each other accountable. And then, you just gotta go for it. You can't sleep in. You can't do Netflix binges. You can't do mindless scrolling on Facebook. You just got to be focused and help keep your accountability partners focused as well. And then, this is probably the number one thing. And I've heard it from Nicole Varga, I've heard it from Heather, I've heard it from Jade Hooper, I've heard it from Christina, to be consistent. When you're on Instagram, especially, is where I've heard that from, that there are a million Skinny Rat people out there on Instagram. Their Instagrams all don't look all that great. We've all seen it. We all know it. But I have heard that when you're consistent, that people see you as a professional, and they see you as committed, and they see you as somebody that they want to go to, instead of somebody who's randomly placing before and afters, and then you don't see them for 5 days, and then they're back again, and then you don't see them for another 5 days. So be consistent. Don't give up. Don't take a day off. Don't not post for 3 days because you were on vacation. Show people your vacation. Show people what you were doing. Be consistent is so incredibly important. It's a business killer if you're not, and I've said that before. I've done it. When I worked at camp, I wasn't consistent. I disappeared, and it killed my business. So important. Take care of yourself. Take care of, you guys hear Annabelle? She wants my attention. Take care of yourself. Take some time for yourself. Take a day of rest. Take an afternoon of rest so you don't completely burn yourself out. But for sure, make sure that you are consistent. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and 90-day push. We got this. We're doing it. We're tripling our income, or whatever your goals may be. We're working our tails off, and we are 100% focused. I know I can do it. I just need to hold myself accountable, and I know that you guys can do it too. All right. Thanks for watching.